all you could do was stand back and wondering when life would ever start. This was not true of Peter Green, though he was a guitar player of soul and nuance, far beyond both that of his flashier contemporaries and certainly my novice abilities. The humanity of his singing was modest and intimate in a way that felt like he was among us, not above us. His rendition of Need Your Love So Bad, with its superb short opening solo. That was the only guitar break I ever aspired to memorize, was my first acquaintance with the orchestrated blues of Little Willie John, an idiom most gloriously explored by Bobby Blue Bland. That was all up ahead, and mattered less at the time than the intense but ill-focused wish for something more than careless fumblings in the dark. For more than a year, I had been taken with the irrational notion that I would one day marry a different, unattainable Irish immigrant girl called Mary. The graceful shape of her leg transfixed me as she touched down. Her vivid eyes seemed confident and self-possessed, when perhaps they were simply wary of her new surroundings. Then there was her voice, made of confidentiality, and a catch of laughter that I heard in the hall or from just a short distance away, overheard. Never speaking to me directly, I knew not how to approach her or address her. How could I begin to explain? So I went on with my studies and my struggle to master a fistful of chords, never dreaming I would sing to anyone who knew my name. The payoff of Man of the World was not the slightly self-conscious pose of the title, but a dreamy, melancholy musical phrase. It laid out the impossibility of happiness in the line, and how I wish I was in love, and how I wish she was with me. On July 21st, I was on my way to play table tennis in a basement youth club, and to discuss the moon landing the previous night. I walked into the Lord Nelson pub, 200 yards from my old primary school gates and the parish church, where I had poured wine over the priest's fingers. I looked the landlord in the eye and ordered a pint of beer, my tears and grief to smother. He must have known I was not yet 15, but asked what variety. Guinness, I replied, deepening my voice to a knowing octave, in a straight glass.